So we're going to nearby Shawnee. I don't know the exact town. I think it's Pink, Oklahoma is where we're going. And we're picking up our next major project. And I'm very excited for it because I've been missing one of these.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a Corvette?
No, we already have one of those. So I'm not missing one.
Is it a...
Yeah.
Is it a lifted truck?
Yeah, I am missing a lifted truck, but no, it's not one of those. It actually is another S2000.
You're not supposed to tell us yet, but okay.
Oh, we'll just cut that out. It's easy.
Oh, that's a good point. Just edit it.
Dude, our off-road vet is handling this like nothing.
Yeah, it's easy. Good stuff. Need to get a lift kit for your...
Damn right. Damn right. Uh-oh, we got
look
puppies.
At the dogs.
We got puppies.
Oh, they're so cute.
Hello, puppies.
Oh.
Which they're all pissed off now because they feel like they overdid it, made it too good because this thing just doesn't break. Like they had to build the strut mounts and everything for it. This whole car was, I mean, you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a C3 Corvette or C4? Even better.
That was one that someone built.
What do you think of our new S2000?
Looks good.
Yeah.
I think it's ready to run.
I think so. Just maybe one new hood, new headlight, nothing else.
Yeah, not a big deal. Of course I'm happy. I have an S2000 again. Yeah.
Although it does need a lot of work, but it is an S2000 at the end of the day.
It is an S2000 in the most technical sense.
Literally the most technical sense possible. Alright guys, we got the car unloaded and off the trailer. It was a little bit of a process, but we were able to actually get the car completely moved off the trailer without actually having to use any kind of major lift. I did actually use my engine hoist to kind of hold the rear of the car while the winch was holding the front of the car, and we all literally kind of just manhandled the car off the trailer and got it off. Once we got it off and on the ground, we were easily able to drop it onto some rolling jacks that I was able to slide under the frame rails. And then once we had it completely on the ground, we were able to pretty much just push it around, the four of us. It was a little bit of a cumbersome process, but honestly nothing too crazy. Zach might have been a little bit sketched out by the whole ordeal, but we were able to do it just fine. It was no big deal. So real quick, I do kind of want to go over what the plans are for the car, what this project's going to be entailing. First things first, if you guys are actually interested in supporting this build process or even want to know what this thing is supposed to turn into, take a look both at my shirt and at our merch store at veteranracing.com. Literally all of our merch that is on the merch store right now is directly for this build and is the rendering of what this build is going to turn into. So it's official, guys, we're starting. Let's go ahead and kind of go over this chassis. I want you guys to kind of look at it as well, see where it's currently sitting. We definitely have a lot of work before we can even do some of the fun stuff we want to do to it. So let's go ahead and just take a look at that. So first things first, you'll notice the front end is obviously very well mangled and pushed in quite a bit. The radiator is kind of just hanging there, wishing for better days than what it currently has. But as you can see, this whole front end's pretty much done. The crazy thing about it is it's actually not as bad as a lot of people would think. Most of the damage is obviously done to the frame rail right there, and there is obviously frame damage, but it's actually all before any major suspension points in the car. So the suspension pickup points over there, they are completely untouched. On the other side of the frame rail is kind of what I'm talking about. The suspension points here, if you can even see them, they're pretty much unmoved. All the damage, as you can see, is right there in front of it. And so if we really wanted to, we could really cut this off and just kind of put all stock parts back on it and fix it up. That is an option that has crossed my mind a time or two. I've actually really considered that, but you know, once we start really working on the actual GT plans, I think it'll be a much better car for what I'm wanting, at least, and what I've always envisioned. The inside is the next fun part. There was a huge nest of definitely rats and some other stuff probably inside of there. There's plenty of, you know, just some good stuff in there. And I mean, it's all over. It's all over. Dash is covered in nothing but mold. There was tons of spiders that were in this thing when we picked it up. I mean, as you guys saw, we literally got it out of a field. We are missing, this trunk wasn't in as bad of condition as it was when we picked the car up. It literally flew out of the car while we picked it up out of the field. Initially this was inside the car there, and then as we were driving down the road, it literally just shot out from the top of the car. So it's not nearly as usable as it was, but to be fair, it's just going to be used for a template to have a fiberglass one made. So we'll just do some Bondo, make it look decent, and then pull a mold. We are missing this door right here. The guy that we picked this car up from, he was using it as a parts car and parted obviously the vast majority of the car out before we picked it up. So this door is missing. We are going to try to find another one. Worst case, I think I can do an inverted mold and make another one from the skin of the other door, and then just have to fill in my own interior pieces here. But luckily the dash is actually like in nice condition. It's not cracked at all. It's obviously covered in nothing but mold and who knows what else. I'm pretty sure this is ground zero for Ebola. A lot of the squirrels were nice enough to put some acorns in there for us, so we're good on that. We don't need to get any acorns. Obviously all the carpet is still in here. We're going to be ripping all of that out. We're not going to be putting any back in. And so if anybody wants some nice moldy S2000 carpet, feel free to hit me up and let me know. These fenders are done, front end's done. I mean, that's how it was. That's pretty much the gist of it. As you guys can tell, there's a lot of work that we definitely have to do to this car to get it going. But honestly, I'm really excited to start on this process. This is what I've been waiting to pick up for a while now, is the shell. We were gonna try and get it much sooner than this, but plans kept getting pushed back and pushed back. So luckily we now have it, it's in my possession. This actually isn't even initially where we were gonna bring it in at, hint hint. It was gonna be in a whole different location, but it's okay, it's here now. I'm gonna be working on it. I've got a lot of fiberglass stuff also that I've gotten in stock recently, so we are gonna go ahead and start working on making like the fiberglass fenders and stuff for this car. I've already been planning out how I'm gonna do the rear over fenders, and I think I can reuse these stock fenders to make what I'm wanting to make with the front fenders, and we'll just use those kind of as molds. But really, next big thing is going to be cleaning it out, obviously. So in the next episode, we're going to be figuring out how we're going to get all that crap out of it, literally. And then the episode after that, we're going to start actually working on the frame that's going to be going inside of this car. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about the tube chassis that I have planned to be made for this specific car. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Like I said, if you guys plan on supporting us in any way whatsoever, anything is greatly appreciated, even just that like in the bottom of the video or the subscription through YouTube. But if you'd like to contribute in any way more, please go to venomracing.com, visit our store page. You will find plenty of merch that'll go directly into supporting this awesome GT S2000 build. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm definitely excited to bring you guys along this entire build process. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or anything at all, put them in the comments down below. I'll make sure to look at them. Until next time, peace.